Yo, 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 it's Fivestarcutz.
Oh snap.
Man, I love these guys, man. But yo, it's Fivestarcutz. Back with another video. I know I've been gone for a minute. As you can see, I upgraded my camera quality. So I really been taking time to sit back and, figure out how I can make my videos a little better. Remember, quality over quantity. So today I'm doing a high taper. I'm really just gonna be showing y'all, some tips and tricks on how I get my taper so blurry, even without the enhancements. So as you can see, I'm doing my high taper right now. And it's kind of like what I like to do is I like to do a taper again. So I do my high taper and then I do it again. As you can see, and I feel like that gives it a nice blurry look. So now I'm cleaning up, taking off some of that facial hair. He really just wants to keep his goatee. I'm lining up the back, cleaning up. It's all the small things, clean up the hair off the neck, behind their ears. Alright, same thing, we're gonna do it on the other side. We're gonna set in our guideline for the high taper. Scoop up that hair, remove it from the face. Ooh, I can tell that I got him a little bit. But yeah, so just make sure you remove all that hair. If you gotta go over it a few times, do that. Getting that mustache nice and crispy. Now we're, same thing, lever open, open, middle close, moving that guideline. But here's what I mean by doing the taper again. Here you can see I'm lining up the back. Before I punch in my taper, that kind of gives me like a reference point to not really go outside these guidelines. Actually, I'll say honestly, it just really makes it to where it's just neat. I just like everything to be nice and clean, so it makes my job a little easier. So here's a little time lapse sped up. It's basically the same thing that you do on the sides of the head. Same concept. Open, middle, close. Then you go up. Slap a guard on there, 1.5, depending on what your style is and what you're trying to achieve. The higher the guard, the darker the look. The lower the guard, the lighter that the blink will look. I'm looking focused. Man. We not playing no games in here. As you can see, I'm touching up on this side to make sure everything's nice and even. I could touch up on the right side to make it a little more crispy, but since I've cut him a few times, I know how his hair is, and I'd be going against that natural line, and I'd be taking him way too far in. Now I'm using my razor comb to lay down any of those hairs that was sticking up. It's all about details. I'm cleaning the skin with alcohol to remove any dirt and dry skin out to make it a nice crispy lineup. Using that holding spray to lock it in. He has a few cowlicks in his hair, so I'm using that razor comb to lay everything down nice and smooth, while using my air duster to lock in that holding spray with cold air. So now I'm going in with that lineup, that 5-star lineup to be exact. Going all the way around. This is the all natural beam, by the way. The vertical bars. I did add some enhancements, but the file was too big for me to add to this video, so there goes that. So I'm using that straight razor, make sure everything's nice and crispy. Also put the magic pencil on there. Key tip, be sure to line up the pencil a few times with your trimmer to soften it up, and then go on with your razor. I'm using some curl mousse with some olive oil sheen. Lock everything in using that sponge brush. Well, about to go grab it. You see I'm using that sponge brush, making sure everything's nice, crispy, and curly. Look at that blend. If you would like more videos like this in the future, like the video and subscribe. And in the comments, add some suggestions on what should I post next.